Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying tuned to my channel. And if you're stopping by for the first time, welcome. And go ahead and subscribe down below so you can join this growing family, and definitely click the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video. Today I'm coming to you with an amazing hair treatment. So if you're trying to maintain or regain your hair's truest potential, just keep on watching. The first thing we're going to need is a mixing bowl, preferably glass or even a plastic container, because the products that we're using today can actually absorb metal. Our first ingredient is Bentonite Clay. This is the brand that I'm using, and I purchased this entire container from Fontana Pharmacy for 2,499 Jamaican dollars. Our next ingredient is vinegar. I usually use apple cider vinegar, but I'm using white vinegar today because I'm out, and it also has benefits. I would recommend that if you have sensitive scalp, you dilute this with water because it tends to be a little more acidic than the apple cider vinegar. This is what the clay looks like. It is a smooth, fine, soft clay that is formulated from volcanic ash. It contains calcium, magnesium, and iron. I do not have specific measurements. The aim is to formulate a smooth paste, so I just use enough mixture to cover my entire hair. Next, I'm adding vinegar, and this is white vinegar, which is derived from fermented white wine. If you notice, when I add the vinegar, it created a fizz, so the molecules are actually activating. If you add water, it will work, but the vinegar actually activates the molecules in the clay much faster. As you can see, I'm using a wooden stick. You can use a wooden spoon or even a plastic spoon if you choose to. Like I mentioned earlier, this clay actually pulls on heavy metal, so you don't want to be using a metal spoon or a metal container. If you're doing this for the first time, I would recommend adding small amounts of ingredients at a time until you get the desired consistency. Right now, I'm adding my DIY all natural oil mix. This is completely optional, and by the way, if you want to know what's in this bottle, or if you haven't seen my DIY oil tutorial, I leave a link to it in the description box and in the cards above, so you can check that out after this video. The clay tends to pull out the impurities out of the hair, and when it does that, it tends to leave the hair very dry. So I like to add the oils to just soften the strands, and you can definitely rehydrate and re-moisturize your strands afterwards. But I like to add the oil as I get the best of both worlds, and it helps to stimulate my scalp, and it gives a really nice sensual smell while I'm applying the mask. This is my mixture, so now I'm going to begin with the application process. So this is my dry, thirsty, tangled hair. It's overdue for washing and it's overdue for treating. To prep my hair, I would separate into two sections. I am comfortable working in two sections, and then I break down these two sections into smaller sections. If you have thicker hair and it's easier for you to begin in small sections at first, you can definitely do so. Next, I mix my hair with water. This makes the hair more pliable, allowing the product to absorb readily into the follicles, and it also makes separating the hair safer, reducing the risk of tangles which leads to breakage. Also, if you apply the mask to dry hair, when the mask itself dries completely, it's going to be extremely difficult for you to actually rinse out the product out of the hair. Bentonite clay has negatively charged ions that attaches themselves to positively charged molecules, like excessive buildup on our scalp and hair. So it acts as a clarifier and a detoxifier, almost like a magnet that attaches themselves, and when you wash away the mask, it will wash away also. It also helps with irritated flaking scalps, as it is also a natural antimicrobial. It has natural minerals that encourages hair growth. It moisturizes and conditions and softens and reduces frizz, resulting in greater elasticity for your hair natural curl pattern, which improves sheen and beautiful luster. If you are going to be trying this mask, I would recommend using apple cider vinegar, as it is slightly higher in vitamins and minerals, but if you do not have access to that, you can replace it with white vinegar, as it also has great benefits. Our scalp naturally secretes oil to keep our hair safe from bacteria and fungus. A lot of the products that we use tend to throw off that pH. So the acidity of the vinegar is close to the acidity of the oils that our hair naturally produce. So this vinegar also helps to balance the pH of these oils. It also helps to smooth the hair's cuticle for enhanced sheen, decrease frizz, and reduce tangles, resulting in stronger hair, less breakage, and less split ends. It cleans and clarifies. It helps to add natural curls. It improves hair growth by improving circulation to the hair follicles, which also reduce hair loss. There is no special way to apply the mask to your hair as long as your scalp and hair is coated. I personally like to apply the mask around the perimeter of the section, and then I work into smaller section, applying the mask to the roots, the shaft, and the ends of my hair, ensuring to pay a little bit more attention to the ends as they are the oldest part of my hair. While you're going through your sections, if the hair becomes dry, you can definitely rehydrate by misting the hair again with water. After you've coated your entire hair, allow it to sit for about 10 to 20 minutes. It will become hard, but then you want to rinse with warm water, as this will thoroughly help to remove the mask and the vinegar from the hair. Then follow up with shampoo and condition as usual, and do not forget to deep condition. Deep condition will help to rejuvenate and push back the hydration and the moisture into the shaft of the hair as needed. Your last rinse should be cold/room temperature water, as this will help to seal off the cuticles along the shaft of the hair and the roots. So this is my hair after I've rinsed it out. Right away you can see my curls have spring back together before I even actually started detangling or even added any product to the hair. As usual, I'm going to follow up with my lock method to hydrate my hair and seal in some moisture into the strands. If you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say lock method, or if you've never seen my lock video, you can check it out. I'll leave it in the description box below and in the cards above. Right now, my hair strands feel bouncy and strong. I didn't even get much shedding, and most of all, my scalp feels clean and refreshed. It feels like it's breathing again. Let me know if you've tried this mask before. Let me know in the comment section below if you learned anything new from my technique. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I upload videos twice a week, so click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. And until next time, I'm your girl Momo. Thanks for watching this video. Take care.